Hello everybody, and welcome to $5 Movie... What are we calling this?
$5 movies.
$5 Movies.
Hey.
Although we paid less than $5. We're your hosts. This is Jim Kettner, and I'm Monica Elder. And tonight we went to the Academy in Southeast Portland.
New theater. Haven't hit that one yet.
I mean, new theater for us.
New theater for us.
Old theater, actually.
Yeah.
And we saw Black Mass.
Now Black Mass stars one Johnny Depp.
One what? Who? What? Did I wear a shirt with his face on it to the movies today?
Wait, but that's not his face, because surely Johnny Depp that we saw tonight had sort of terrifying, like white blue eyes and blonde, balding, right? That's Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp has many faces, as we've seen over the years. Johnny Depp is somebody who, late 80s, early 90s, he was a total heartthrob. He was a dreamboat. I had a massive crush on him. I have a shirt with his face on it. There is a reason I own this shirt. It's because Johnny Depp was really hot back in the day. And not just really hot, but he was an actor that people respected and liked. And he was known for doing good movies.
Yeah.
I mean, Edward Scissorhands. Awesome.
Gilbert Grape.
Yeah. I mean, even 21 Jump Street.
Tour de force performance in 21 Jump Street.
What was that?
A tour de force performance.
A tour de force? What is that?
It was real good. He done real good. That Depp. He got a good face. He done real good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you get into cartoon character Johnny Depp, which is the last almost 15 years of Johnny Depp.
I mean, it was like that slow trickle of those like Sleepy Hollow kind of thing.
But then Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's the tipping point.
And what was the Sweeney Todd?
Sweeney Todd. He was in the Alice in Wonderland movie, which is utterly terrifying.
Awful. And then fast forward to now, this year, this is the third Johnny Depp movie we have seen. And the first one was the worst one. And granted, he was
a small turd in a large pile of turds.
Yeah, he was.
Into the Woods.
Into the Woods was so
Fuck
bad.
that movie.
It was so bad. If I felt good walking out of a movie, which I think I have once in my life, and I think it was Thumbelina.
You felt good walking out of Thumbelina?
Yes. What? Why would I stay in Thumbelina?
I don't know, Monica. Why would you stay in Thumbelina?
Did you see that?
No comment.
Okay, right.
Off the record.
Fucking loved it, probably.
So we saw that turd as the big bad wolf, and then we saw him in Mordecai, which we went to at a $5 show of Mordecai in Oakland, and I thought we could have fun making fun of it.
That was another movie we should have walked out on, and we somehow didn't. Was that the movie that somebody was behind us and like, fuck this shit, and walked out? Or was that a different movie?
Someone said, man, fuck Ant-Man.
Oh, there's Ant-Man. Ant-Man wasn't even that bad.
Anyway, we should actually talk about the movie we saw tonight, Black Mass, which was good. It was pretty good.
I had extremely low expectations after having seen Mordecai and after having seen Into the Woods and after having seen most of Johnny Depp's movies in the past 10 years. Like although I haven't seen any of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, surprisingly.
Good on you.
Yeah. I went in there expecting to hate it, which maybe is why I didn't hate it, because it wasn't that bad. He still was wearing makeup, even though, I understood they were trying to make him look like an Irish dude, and he doesn't look like an Irish dude, so they put, lightened his hair, lightened his eyes, lightened his skin and put freckles on him, but when they had close-ups, it was extremely distracting, and his eyes were almost cartoonish, the way that they were looked bulging, and that was it was hard to watch at points.
Yeah.
But all in all, his performance is good, and the movie in general. I mean, there's a lot of great actors in it, and
a lot of great actors I wasn't expecting to see.
I mean, it was weird that
got some Kevin Bacon.
It was weird.
Got some Skarsgård.
It was weird that
Skarsgård.
his wife was Dakota Johnson. Is that it?
Oh yeah,
Dakota Johnson.
50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Dakota Johnson. We
didn't see much of Dakota Johnson.
There's like one shade.
Yeah, but it was weird because she's supposed to be his wife, and
it was his baby mama. They didn't say that they were married.
Well, okay, maybe not wife. All right. I don't know why I assumed. I shouldn't assume such things.
Don't.
Well, it was like the 70s. I don't know. Okay, fine, but still, she was really like she's
a lot younger than Johnny Depp, and especially a lot younger than the way that he looked like in this movie. He looks like he's scary old man, Uncle Bad Touch. He's a creepazoid.
Uncle Bad Touch.
He has that scene where he's Uncle Bad Touch with the other guy's wife.
I hate that scene. It made me want to die. Almost cried. Almost cried at that scene because it was so terrible.
Yes, it's really odd because this isn't a perfect movie, but I don't have any criticisms of Johnny Depp aside from his distracting makeup. I thought his performance was really good. He was kind of understated for most of it. His features and the fact that he's a gangster can be played as cartoonish, but he was legitimately creepy in a few scenes, and other times he was really understated, and you could understand how this guy had all this charisma and he had like a hold on people where it's like, okay, they saw enough of that. I thought that the biggest flaws in the film were some of the problems of adapting like a true life story, of adapting the story of a real guy is, like sometimes there's not like a natural dramatic conclusion. It's just kind of like, yeah, like all this stuff built up and you start to want to see some certain characters get their comeuppance, but then it's just kind of like, this happened to this guy. This happened to this guy.
All of the crime stopped. So that's where they had to end it, and then they just had to let us know what happened to everybody afterwards, because otherwise we'd be like, what the fuck happened to that guy? What the fuck happened to that guy? What the fuck happened to Landry?
What the fuck happened to Landry? Okay, here's where we have to talk about how the first person we see in this movie is Landry from Friday Night Lights. Landry not looking so good, dude.
But Landry has a career now. Who else in Friday Night Lights really has a career? Not many of them. Tim Riggins keeps trying to. But guess what? It fails. He's not Tim Riggins in anything else, which is why he doesn't have a career.
He just needs to play Tim Riggins in another show.
Landry is really good at playing other parts. I mean, he's in that new TV show, too. He's in Fargo, and he's great in that. And, I mean, but goddamn, he looks old. He looks so old.
Landry, I know you're younger than me. He's younger
than me, too. And he definitely doesn't look younger than either of us.
Another guy who's my age who really let himself go is the guy from Empire Records. Turtleneck Boy from Empire Records.
I didn't even know it was him.
I was like, Empire Records.
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about. And I think I was thinking of a different movie at first, and then when you explained it to me on the way back, I was like, fuck. What? The guy gluing like the coins to the floor? Is that guy? Empire Records was a long time ago, though.
Yeah, it was like 20 years ago.
But Liv Tyler still looks the same.
What's your excuse, turtleneck guy?
On.
The most despicable character was, oh man, I'm gonna blank on the actor's name, but he's in a lot of stuff. He was in that recent movie that you wanted to see with Jason Bateman.
Oh, that creepy one with the stalker one with the
stalker one. that stalker John.
He has a hateable face.
He's got a super hateable face. He just looks like every jockey, like swaggery asshole. Like I really loved hating him in this movie.
Well, I think that they built him to hate him because he's the dirty cop. Nobody likes a dirty cop. Nobody likes a cop.
Wait, is it A.C.A.B?
Huh? What does that mean? I've never heard of such a thing.
But yeah, that guy way more hateable than other characters in the movie who were like also awful people and murderers.
Even Johnny Depp's character, I'm like, oh cool, he kept going, cool. Benedict Cumberbatch? Is that his name?
Batch.
Cumberbatch?
Cumberpatch.
Cumberbatch.
Let's go for a stroll through the Cumberpatch. The only time where I came close to having the out loud laugh moment was in like the last 5 seconds of the movie because
They saved it.
They saved it for the end.
They saved me from hearing his stupid laugh out loud moment by not showing Johnny Depp in full old man makeup.
And I feel like Johnny Depp was like, okay, like I've got this level of makeup, but I feel like to really get this character, I need to show him again as like a 75-year-old man when he's actually apprehended, or however old Bulger was when they caught him. And they just have one shot of him in an elevator, but you only see like half his face looking down. But you know that Johnny Depp got in that makeup. And then the editor was like, snip. So yeah, more people need to say no to Johnny Depp. But this movie did show me that he has some good movies left in him. Like, he can act, he can bring it. So, I don't know. I left not hating Black Mass, and I remember the name of the movie.
Yeah, you did. Good job. I didn't hate it either. And surprised by that.
I'm going to give this movie 6 out of 10 wigs. Because there was a lot of fucking wigs. One thing that wasn't working about this movie was the wig game. The wig game in this movie was pretty rough. Like, Landry had like a 1970s shag carpet stapled to his skull.
It was bad.
It was pretty bad. Like, Johnny Depp's wig was actually pretty good, but like there was lots of 70s hair. Do you think they got the wigs from The Walk the Wire for this movie?
Nope.
You know what's kind of funny is I just realized that in our last episode you were really bugged out by the weird facial alterations to Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and now we saw a Johnny Depp movie. And if that's like a subgenre of movies, like Depp is like the gold standard of that genre, and maybe Joseph Gordon-Levitt is gonna just get into that now.
Follow Johnny Depp's lead. I hope not. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, you can do better than that. You did a good Janet Jackson.
6 out of 10 wigs. 6.
I give it. I mean, I don't know how to explain this, but like I would say 1 out of 10 makeups.
No, that's actually really great.
Only Depp was wearing makeup, and the rest of them were,
Yeah, they just had their actor faces.
They looked normal.
So yeah, like when you go into a Johnny Depp movie,
although Landry had a fucked up face in that too. They changed his face.
I think Landry's just living hard these days.
No, they changed his face.
You believe what you want to believe, Monica. But yeah, like for a Johnny Depp movie, when you're expecting, oh no, this movie's gonna have a fucking 9 out of 10 makeups. I don't know if I can handle it. It had only 1 out of 10 makeups.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad.
All right,
let's call it. Let's make this not too long.
All right. Until next time.
Until next time.
That was still 17 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.